Hi guys, my name is Amy Smith. I am going to be doing Chapter 5, Example 7 for you. The first part of the problem just asked you to fill in some blanks for Crane Company and Sheridan Company. So for these first two ones, all we need to know is the formula net sales equals sales revenue minus sales return and allowances. So we can rearrange that formula to come up with the answers for these boxes. So for Crane Company, to solve for sales return and allowances, we are going to take sales revenue of 94,600 and subtract from that 81,400 net sales to get our sales return and allowance of 13,200. For Sheridan Company, we need to solve for sales revenue. So to solve for sales revenue, we are going to just simply add net sales plus of 132,000 plus our sales return allowance of 4,000, which will give us 136,000 in sales revenue. The next part is asking us to solve for gross profit and cost of goods sold. So what we need to know for that is that gross profit equals net sales minus cost of goods sold. So to solve for gross profit right here for Crane Company, all we're going to do is take net sales of 81,400 and subtract cost of goods sold, the 54,200, and that will give us our gross profit of 27,200. So here for Sheridan Company, we need to solve for cost of goods sold. So in order to do that, what we need to do is take net sales of 132,000 and subtract our gross profit of 40,000, and that will give us our cost of goods sold of 92,000. The next part is asking us to solve for operating expenses and net income. So what we need to know is that net income equals gross profits minus operating expenses. So for Crane Company, all we're going to do is take our gross profit of 27,200 and subtract our operating expenses of 14,540. That will give us our net income of 12,660. So to solve for operating expenses for Sheridan Company, what we need to do is take our gross profit of 40,000 and subtract our net income of 14,600 to give us our operating expense of 25,400. The next part of our assignment asks us to do profit margin and gross profit rate. So for profit margin, we need to know that profit margin equals net income divided by net sales. So for Crane Company, we're going to take net income of 12,660 divided by our net sales of 81,400, and that will give us 15.6%. For Sheridan Company, we are going to take our net income of 14,600 and divide that by our net sales of 132,000, and that will give us 11.1% for a profit margin. Now to solve for our gross profit rate for Crane Company, we need to know that gross profit rate is going to equal gross profit divided by net sales. So we are going to take our gross profit of 27,200 and divide that by our net sales of 81,400. That gives us 33.4%. We're going to do the same for Sheridan Company. We're going to take our gross profit of 40,000, divide that by our net sales of 132,000, and that will give us our gross profit rate for Sheridan Company of 30.3%. And this is how it looks in the assignment. So there's the fill in the blanks, and then there's the gross profit rate and the profit margin. If you have any questions or would like to add anything to the lesson, just comment below. Thanks for watching.